Sometimes getting back to the basics is probably the best thing you can ever do, because everybody makes this big thing out of these minuscule things that don't really matter, right? If you just get back to the basics, you sleep well, you eat well, you train hard, you get sunlight, you don't watch any porn, you do all the basic stuff, you'll progress so much faster. You don't have to be all this crazy on this small little thing of, for example, not touching any receipts. Like, obviously, it's bad for your testosterone, but would you make it the biggest thing out of your life? Sometimes you just can't go around it that you have to touch a receipt. You shouldn't make this big, big, big thing out of it. Obviously, you should look out for it, don't do it too often, and just avoid it when you can. But don't make it this big, big thing. The real reason your testosterone is low is because you don't live the lifestyle which will give you more testosterone. Like, you don't deserve to have more testosterone if you don't live the right lifestyle for it. And I've really realized this lately, because for the last 2 days I've been going to bed on time again. And I'm really happy with that. I'm just happy with the progress I'm making. And I could feel everything be better again, because, right, I went to bed on time, but that's not the only thing I did. I ate clean, I trained very hard, I got outside, I took steps, I just went for a walk. It's these basic things that will get you the lifestyle you want, right? If you really get back to the core and you just think like, what is it that I actually want at this moment? Do I want to attract girls? Do I want to make a better physique? Do I want to make more money? What is it that I actually want? If you go from there, you just get back to the basics and you go from there, then it will be easy what to focus on. It won't be a big problem, right? So if you just think to yourself, like, what is it that I really want to do right now? What has my interest and my attention the entire time? What is it like that I can't stop thinking about? That's the thing you should focus on, right? If it's girls, focus on girls. Like getting social, getting more attractive, looks maxing, all that stuff. If it's money, focus on business. Finding out what kind of business is right for you and focusing on that shit. It's really not that hard. And then if you apply the basic rules of self-improvement to that thing, you'll just make progress. Like for the gym, you just find out what the best diet is for you right now, and then you apply it to the gym. You eat before the gym, you eat after the gym, and you sleep well. You train hard and you sleep well. Like, it's simple. It's not always that easy, but it's simple. Because I've been in a rut for quite a long time, and I'm finally getting out of it, and I'm just genuinely happy to be at this position, because I'm finally getting out of my rut, right? And that's just, yeah, that's really nice. That's enjoyable. Because sometimes you just forget that the disciplined things are fun. Like, actually, like, it's fun when you wake up and you look at yourself and you think like, finally my bags under my eyes are slowly going away. Right? Finally my physique is looking good again. And it's nice when you wake up and the evening before you went to sleep, you didn't binge eat all that shit, and you wake up fully bloated and you need to take a shit right away. Like, it's nice when you just wake up and you feel good, right? Today I woke up like naturally at 7:45. That's been quite a long time since that ever happened naturally. And I woke up and I just felt amazing, right? I had morning wood. I was happy. I instantly went to the toilet to pee. I instantly meditated. Meditate. I instantly did. How do you say that? Meditated. I just, like, I did some meditation. I thought about the things I'm grateful for, and I went downstairs and I went to work on like some YouTube stuff, right? Why am I sitting like this, by the way? But yeah, just get back to those basic things. Your life will just feel great again. Like First Man said, you need to get, no, no, no. Like First Man said, you need to find pleasure in simplicity. That's a superpower, basically. Because if you think about it, if you find pleasure in simplicity, then you can find pleasure in doing things like this. I can find pleasure in recording these videos. You can also find pleasure in just taking a walk. You will find pleasure in just going to the gym or just talking to some people. That's the most important thing because, chasing all these highs and stuff, it kind of is fun, but your dopamine will go down and your life will just overall become worse. So just getting back to the basics sometimes is really valuable. I cannot stress how valuable this shit is for me at this moment because yesterday I've read a book in like a few weeks, right? For the first time in a few weeks. And it was How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it just felt great to read again. I was laying in bed, my phone was charging downstairs, and I was just reading a book. Bro, like let's go. I'm finally getting back to that spot that I wanted to be at all this time. Right? Because I was saying to you like, yeah, I can really feel it coming back. And I was kind of capping. I was just saying it because I felt like that in a moment. But now, the last few days, I've been really actually getting back to that point. Really getting back to the point of just eating clean, watching, no, making YouTube videos, recording them, editing them, making thumbnails, all that stuff, gymming, going to sleep on time, going for a walk, all that stuff, and just doing less of the degenerate shit, right? That shit just feels so great. It actually feels really good. So, if you feel stuck and if you've been feeling stuck for like half a year, 1 year, like I've had, just getting back to the basics. And Hamza made this video of his 14-day. I realize that I talk about Hamza a lot, but he's like this big figure to me, right? But he made a video about this 14-day self-improvement challenge, and I immediately grabbed a paper, and I wrote down this habit tracker right there, and I just went to follow all the things, right? That's why I woke up and I'm instantly did a session of meditation, like not very long, but I just did it because he said if you do if you do the good habit for just 1 second, you can no, you can just check off that thing. I'm sorry, sometimes my brain is just weird. I need to pee too, so that's a little bit the thing right now. But so if you do the good habit, the good habit for 1 second, you can check off that thing. So I just instantly went to meditate, and then I did some gratitude thinking, and I immediately went to work, right? So, and now I'm recording these videos. This video, basically, I'm recording. Yeah, I'm yapping. Okay, and after this, I'm going to eat. And I changed my diet, kind of. I kind of changed my diet because at first I ate a lot of steak and eggs and avocados and that shit. And that's great for this work, probably. But I didn't realize that for the gym, you actually need carbs. Because we're always afraid of carbs, right? Because they make you bloated and all that stuff. But if you train hard, you actually need the carbs. And I didn't realize this up until I saw a video about it. So my next meal, my first meal of today, it's 10:30 right now, will be rice and meat. So yeah. I'm having error right now. Yeah, I was talking about the basics. Just get back to those motherfucking basics. And if you don't know how, just send me like comments on my video. You can add me on Instagram. We can talk about it. We can just chit chat about getting back to those basic things. I would love you if you come to like something like that, like help me with this, you know, and just add me on Instagram and I'll add you back and we can talk about that shit. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, bro. I just really want you to get back on this good path, and I want you to feel happy because sometimes we overlook how great sleep can be, for example. Sometimes we overlook how great a good diet can be because you've got way more energy and you'll feel just way better in your own body if you just stick to those basic things and if you get back to them. Especially if you've been in a rut for quite a long time. If you then go to sleep on time for the first time again and then a few days in a row, you'll feel the change immediately. You'll feel just some big change. And if you then complement that with a great diet and also with training hard and going for walks and socializing with people and having this big goal of yours to just help people, bro, you'll be unstoppable, basically. So yeah, that's why I'm really happy lately, and I'm gonna keep this up, and you need to do too. So bye bye.